today. Welcome back to the sewing room. I am bundled up in my French terry jumper with the Gucci-esque cuffing on it. Definitely think I haven't worn this for a while and definitely could have made these cuffs quite a lot smaller, but never mind. I have more of both, as you guys know, when I was doing the fabric haul down the bottom there for this. Oh, hello. Do you see what I mean about my hair? I think me thinking my hair is actually curly. Where'd that one go? Come back here. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done anything to it. I haven't scrunched it or anything, and it's done that. So anyway, sorry, where was I? Yes, when I was doing the fabric haul video, like talking about this one. This is the smaller of the two prints, so it was the larger one that I've got more of, which I'm kind of glad about, because I'm thinking maybe I will make the bottoms out of that. I appreciate it's going to be a really loud set if I wear them together, but I also want the dress. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, I have some lovely people to say thank you for some coffees and some new Patreon peeps to say hi to. So the very lovely Linda Carter bought me a few coffees last week. Thank you very much, Linda. Very much appreciated. Sue McAvoy bought me a coffee. Thank you, Sue. The lovely Joe Hobbs has joined the Patreon peeps. Thank you, Joe, and welcome. And last but not least, the lovely Rebecca Arias has joined the Patreon peeps. So welcome, Rebecca, and thank you very much. I can put my laptop away now. I was prepared today. I was prepared. I've also had some happy mail. I don't know, you guys probably do know about this fabric company because I have waffled about them a couple of times now, but it's called The Cloth Edit and they are based in Australia. I have been following their Instagram for a while. I think it was So Dahlia who introduced them to me, and they just have a beautiful edit of really gorgeous fabrics, some of them being the linen silk blends. So I had given the last post that they put up on Instagram a like. Somebody had bought all three colorways of a floral silk linen because they couldn't decide which colorway was their favorite, so they bought all three. And the very lovely Gabrielle messaged me and just said, I absolutely love your YouTube channel. I've been watching you for ages, watching you since before I started the shop. I would very much like to send you some fabric. Here is a gift voucher, no strings attached, just would like you to experience this fabric for yourself in real life, which was incredibly kind of her. She did say no strings attached, so I am classing this as a gift, and it's a very lovely gift. So my parcel arrived and it looked like this. Isn't that cute? I still have the ribbon. I've got it all here. So I've still got the ribbon, which I think is lovely. And it looked really nice. And then the fabric inside was individually wrapped as well. Gabrielle had also included some swatches, and the one on top, oh, that one on top, I mean, how beautiful is that? And then these are the ones of the kind of, there's the same print but on the three different colors, and just beautiful fabrics. Oh, this one, that is just so gorgeous. Also some buttons, which was lovely, and then a really nice little note as well, which was lovely. So thank you very much, Gabrielle. Let me show you the actual fabrics that I picked. I would have bought more of this one, but it was the end of bolt in the shop, and there was only, the shop said there was 3 meters available. Turns out there was 3.5 available, so Gabriella sent me all of it. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell why I picked this one. I mean, I can't put my finger on why this one appealed to me. It actually does have little hummingbirds on it as well, which I love. Obviously this is going to be going straight into the leaf collection. I mean, actually, to be fair, both of these fabrics are, because the other one I picked was this Japanese cotton panel print, and it has these stripes going down it, and I've got 3 of the panels. I think I want to make like a long line shirt. I was thinking about maybe the wraparound trousers, because the this piece is long enough, but this is a cotton rather than the viscose that I've made the wraparound trousers out of before, and I do like them because they are flowy. If I made them out of this, it would be a lot more sticky outy, but maybe the width of the fabric is long enough. I think it's 150 wide. So I have 3 of panels of this, and I have 3.5 meters of this, and yeah, how absolutely lovely. Thank you so much, Gabrielle. I messaged her yesterday to say that the package had arrived. She messaged me back just saying, oh, I'm burning the midnight oil. Midnight your time, 10 AM my time, I'm releasing a new fabric. Keep your eyes peeled. And it went up this morning and it's this. And it's just like, oh gosh, that is absolutely beautiful. Very D&G. I'm having to massively restrain myself and not buy it because it is just so beautiful. But I do already have a Dolce & Gabbana cotton lawn in not exactly the same print, but in pretty much the same print. So as much as I would like an entire wardrobe of Dolce & Gabbana inspired dresses, and now that I'm just saying it, it sounds wonderful, but I need to be practical. So no. But well, I mean, Gabrielle, like she knows her audience because she just messaged me and she says, I think you're going to like it. I'm like, oh yes. The shopping experience was lovely. The website works really well. As I say, this was a gift. I didn't have to mention this. I didn't have to let you guys know about this at all, but I mean, there was no way I wasn't going to tell you about Pretty Fabric. Quite a lot of my leaf collection is actually from Australia. Quite a lot of the fabrics are from Darn Cheap Fabrics, Spotlight, now Cloth Edit. Yeah, I've got quite a few Australian fabrics in this particular collection, which is nice. I know there's quite a few of you in the Hangouts on Sundays that do ask for shop recommendations from different Australian shops, so Cloth Edit is definitely one to check out. So thank you very much, Gabrielle. I love this. You do know your audience that patchwork fabric I was very tempted by, but I think the next one that I'm going to be getting from you is this one here, because it's so beautiful. So beautiful. So I'm going to put this in with my swatches, I'm going to put the buttons in with my buttons, and I'm going to put this in my memories folder because I do have that. I have some PO box update news for you. Still haven't got it quite sorted, but I have found somewhere on the island, it's like a self-storage company, but they do also rent out mailboxes and they will sign for packages. So I have emailed them and just said, look, this is what I'm after. They do say there is a size limit on the packages, so I need to find out what that is, and I'm kind of assuming it's going to be sort of like, you know, reasonable sized boxes rather than, they don't want to be used as an address for giant parcels. But they haven't got back to me yet, so I'm going to ring them on Monday just to chase that up, because I filled out the inquiry form on the website. So I'm going to ring them on Monday just to see if they will accept parcels from abroad. They says they will sign for parcels from abroad, which is the reason that the mailbox, the PO, the Royal Mail mailbox PO box didn't work. That could be a solution, and they are based on the island, which is awesome. They will ring me if I have parcels, so that I don't have to do, because it's on the other side of the island. Well, actually it's at the top of the island in Ryde. We don't live quite as far away from it as we used to, but still it's a good sort of like 25-minute drive. Total islanditis coming out there. Oh gosh, it's over the hill. No, it's far too far away. That hopefully is going to be the solution. So hopefully I will have a PO box soon, because I have been getting so many of you guys messaging me. It's my birthday coming up soon, and there's loads of you just saying, we want to send you presents, which is really nice of you. You really don't have to send me presents though. Cards, yes, totally love getting the cards, but you don't have to send me presents. But I appreciate, part of the joy of gift giving is watching the person open your gift that you put thought into. I get joy from giving gifts to other people and watching them open it and see that the person has thought about them, and like, you know, that kind of thing. So I do understand, but you totally don't have to, and that's not what the PO box is meant for. Like I say, letters. So anyway, the other thing that arrived in the post is my zips and the hardware for the cream quilted bag. I need to get on and get the lining cut out for my Annette bag, try and draft this pocket so that the pocket can go on the inside, record the process. I'm gonna have to tell Dad to stop drilling. Oh, I don't think he's drilling, I think he's mowing the lawn. Yes, I saw him with the lawnmower, so that should be done by the time I'm ready to film. But yeah, gonna get on, get those done.
2 hours later.
Let's not turn this into a giant disaster. I've got all of the pieces for my bag cut out. Mum wants, of course a plane starts to fly over low. Today's the day of background noise, clearly. Kind of sounds like it's gonna land on our heads. It is gone. Mum wants to learn how to make this bag as well at the same time, so I need to wait for her to come down so I can start this one. It's 4:30. I came down here quite late. Yeah. I was working this morning. I was just finishing up the edit of the 6891 sew along. So pleased that I finally got that out. I've been promising that one for a while, and I made that dress back in beginning of February and filmed everything for it as well, except the twirls and intro and outro. I had like 2 hours and 20 minutes of footage, and I got it down to 1 hour and 28, but I had filmed myself like doing a lot of things thinking I was going to time lapse through them. But in all honesty, for the sew alongs, I do get asked this every now and again. It's like, why don't you show the sewing in the sew along? But unless there's a really tricky part, I don't think me showing you me sewing in a straight line is that helpful, because I'm kind of assuming that if you're coming to a sew along for a shirt dress with those kinds of elements in it, you know how to sew a straight line and you don't need to see me sew a straight line. Sew along's already quite a long process to do, so having to like set a camera up many different ways to get different shots for that is, you know, extra time, which takes away from the actual sewing time. I don't know, you'll have to let me know in the chat, in the comments down below, what you think, because I do get that question asked quite frequently, and it's just like, but sure, at the times that I do show me sewing the times I do show me sewing is when I've got like a particular technique for how I do something, like when I'm sewing down bias binding. And I didn't show it in this one because I've shown it so many times previously, and it's probably should have done, but you know, it's just like a finger technique, and I do have a standalone video for that. I get quite a few comments just saying, "Ooh, you've shown me how to do this is brilliant, I'll remember to bookmark this video." And it's like, actually I have a standalone tutorial for that. There's a whole playlist of mini tutorials, which is all the separate parts, like sewing in French seam pockets and bias binding a circular hem, and like, you know, really sort of like tiny little videos, but all ones that should hopefully kind of like answer the things, so you don't have to scrub through an entire hour and 28 long minute video to find the thing that you want. I mean, the chapters obviously help, but there are mini tutorials for those kinds of things as well. So if there was going to be any part of that sew along that I would have shown me actually sewing it, it would have been the pivot points around the collar. But I don't like pivoting with the needle down, rearranging the fabric and trying to do it all in one pass like the pattern asks you to do. I much prefer my method, which is to do one straight line, back stitch at the beginning and the end, so get that sewn in, and then go back and then sew in the other pieces once you've done all the maneuvering of fabric, because it's totally possible to do it with your needle down and pivoting and rearranging the fabric. It's just really fiddly, and if you don't have to do fiddly things, then I avoid them. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about the sew alongs as well, because I know they're not for everybody. I know lots of people don't watch them unless they're particularly planning on making that dress, which totally makes sense. I completely understand. Like, you know, I'm not expecting you to sit through an hour and 28 minutes of a video that you don't necessarily, you have any interest in the actual garment that's being sewn. I have changed them up again so that the review is at the beginning of the video, because it used to be at the end of the last segment, and I used to split them up into segments and put them out as separate videos so that you would have bite-sized chunks rather than one giant thing. But then I worked out how chapters work and it was really easy. So I've now put it out all in one go, with the review at the beginning, then the sew along, and then, you know, any questions, and thank you very much for watching. So I get that a lot of people might just watch the review part of the thing as well and not actually watch, because again, I totally understand if you have no interest in making the dress, why would you watch the sew along for it? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Would you prefer to see me sewing straight lines? Because if that is something that is like a burning desire of everybody's, then I clearly need to change up the way that I film them. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear what you think. Anyway, I am going to go back up to the main house. I am going to get on with some editing, because there's still more editing to do. There's never not editing to do, so I'm going to get on and do that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the waffle today. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'd be really interested in all your opinions in the comments down below on the sew alongs and what you would like to see. If you would like me to change anything, let me know. Constructive criticism is always welcome. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Bye.